Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back for our third segment, a look into our sprint number 3. As always, this is your host, Brandon Cowan, the official voice of Team Hexagon. And this is quite an exciting segment review because we are going to actually look at a web application that we have built. And this is the first segment where our user interface has actually started coming to life. So as you remember in previous segments, we have built the back-end pieces of the website, the database, and populated it with data and relations between the different objects. We have also established an administrator, an instructor, and student view. And now today we are going to look more into some of the features that these roles will be able to handle. Specifically for the administrator, we would like to look at their report building capability, their ability to search for different tech boot camps and students. And then for instructors, we would like to look at the instructor's ability to pull up a list of students that are registered in their course. As you will notice now from my screen, we are currently in the administrator panel, which is the sort of master account for the website where they have complete domain to do anything with the system. So right now we're on the home page, rather bland, but we will add more here later. But right now it currently does the job. So let's see, the first step is we'd like to look at their report ability. So as you will see up here in the navigation bar, we got home, reports, the ability to look at the different tech boot camps and create new ones, the different sections that are made, and the ability to create new ones as well as for students, instructors, and then the ability to create new instances of where students are actually enrolled in the classes. Like I said, we're interested in the report ability though right now. So let's just click on reports. And I apologize, apparently the website has timed out. Let's see if we can't get that started again. Let me just refresh it real quick. Let's re-enter preview mode. And why are we... Somehow it did not take us back to the administrator. So let's see, let's close that out. We'll go back over here to the administrator panel. Again, I do apologize. In the builder. All right, that looks better. And then preview. So like I said, let's go into the reports tab. And as you will see, they'll be able to see the different reports that are available through the system. And we'd like to look at a list of students and their completion status, the different courses that they're enrolled in. So we'll just click on the administrator student report that has already been built. And as you'll see right now, creates a little report with a nice little heading. Right here, it tells us that there are 24 different instances of students being enrolled in classes. We'll see that they're the students here, their section names, or their section IDs, their section name, and then their UGA ID. And then over here to the side, we added a little area where you could see the ones that are completed. So the ones that are completed are true. That would be everyone from Frederick McSween to James Smith. These are all the students who have completed the courses that are listed next to their names. And over here in false, starting with Kathleen and ending with Michelle, these are all the students who have not completed. So they're either in progress or just did not complete the course. Let's see, if you'd like to get a little more information about Frederick, we'll just click on his name and dive in. You can see his GPA, his major, his name, number, email. Let me go over to related and see the different courses that he's in. All right, very nice. The next ability we wanted to look at for an administrator is the ability to search the Tech Boot Camps. So if we just go over here into Tech Boot Camps, as you'll see, it provides a list of all the ones that are currently available. So you got data science, data structures, Python, Ruby, another Python course. We dive more into it. So if we look at data science, it gives us a little information. It lets us know that there is a certificate available. Scroll over here into more, and you can see that currently there's a section DS4000 taught by Mr. Jeff Bezos. There are 24 sessions, and currently there are 45 seats remaining. But sometimes we don't actually want to have to go into Tech Bootcamp. Maybe we're here on the home page. Let's just go back to the home page real quick. And we just want to see maybe Ruby. We don't remember the exact name, but we know there's a Ruby course. Yes. So right here, it'll populate, and it'll show us any instances within our website of different courses with the name Ruby. So we find Ruby on Rails. We'll just click on it. And it navigates us back to its course menu, and we can gather the same information as we did with the other data science course. All right, and finally for this sprint, we want to be able to see how instructors can view their list of students. So I'm just going to navigate us back over here to the community builder. Close out some of these tabs that we don't need anymore. And I'm just going to work into the instructor domain. Navigate into builder. Apologize about the delay. Salesforce can be a little slow loading your website from the start. And we'll go into preview. And as you'll see, it's still a work in progress. It's clearly not the administrator page. It doesn't welcome you as an admin. It only provides you information about your Tech Bootcamps, your sections, your students, and some reports that you might want to build. But currently, as I said, we are interested in their ability to look at the students in their courses. So let's just navigate over here to Tech Bootcamps. We'll do it this way. Again, here are the different courses available. So data science. And I'm not an instructor, so I'm not going to have my own courses. But as an admin logged into the instructor area, I can just navigate through it as such. Go over to the related section. We'll just act like we're Mr. Jeff Bezos, and we'll view the DS4000 section. All right, so it shows you information about his section, the time, and such. Like I said, we're interested in what students are in the course. We'll go over to related. And as you can see, here are the different students that are currently enrolled in the course. You got Mr. Joe Schmo, James Smith, Wesley, Eliza, and Alicia. And then you can just click on a student's name, gather more information about them. If we go back, apparently doesn't like going back. Back to Mr. Joe Schmo again. Related, and you'll see the different courses he's in. So DS4000, you can click on his instance of record. You'll see what section, his name, and Mr. Schmo has not completed the course. All right. So that pretty much sums it up for this sprint deliverable. As you can see, our website is moving along quite nicely. There's still some details to be added and some cleaning up of the interface. However, seems to be going rather well. Our project seems to be on time as of right now, and we will be back with you again next week. Again, this is Brandon Cowan representing Team Hexagon, and it's been a pleasure showing you our sprint number 3. All right.